Okay, class, are you still with me? Okay, very good. So, before we are going to move on to our next topic, let us first recall our topic last time. So, who can still remember our last topic? Okay, John? Very good. It is all about expression or the proper use of words, the proper use of emotion in a particular sentence or thought or idea. So, uh, in order to explore more about that or to test your understanding, I prepared this activity that can enhance your understanding deeply or uh, can sharpen your mind. So um, I am going to read aloud to you the a direction, and then you will answer it by yourself na. And this is the direction. Identify what emotion or feeling is shown in the following and encircle the letter of the correct. Encircle the answer inside the bracket. So number one, wow. Wow, it's very nice, Glenn said. So Glenn was what? Happy, shocked, or angry? So wow, it shows what? Very good, it shows happiness. It's very nice. So you are not shocked on that, you are not angry, but you are showing happiness. So very good. And then number two, oh, what are you doing? Anna was, oh, what are you doing? It will harm us. Stop that, Anna said. So Anna was what? Afraid, threatened, or glad? So the answer is it may be afraid or it may be threatened. So because uh, uh, of the expression or of the line of the sentence, no, it will harm us. Stop that. So maybe she was afraid or she was threatened. So did you get it? Very good. So I know you're mastered this already, but it is needed in order for us to be more confident on our answers or on doing sentences. So number three, now I am the king of all nations. All the knees shall bow before me, Alexander said. So Alexander was what? Very good. He was boastful because he exalts himself. He put himself into, and then the proper word to use is boastful. So very good. I want you to give yourself a wow clap. It is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wow. So do it. Okay. So the next discussion will be discussed by Miss Ivy Barte, and she will read aloud to you a short story which is entitled as The Shepherd and the Little Shepherd and the Wolf. Are you ready? Okay, so very good.
Okay, thank you so much, Teacher Jamel. So now, I'm going to read aloud the story entitled The Shepherd Boy and the Wolf. So you're going to listen carefully. Okay, so The Shepherd Boy and the Wolf. The shepherd boy tended his master's sheep near a dark forest not far from the village. Soon he found life in the pasture very dull. All he could do to amuse himself was to talk to his dog or play on his shepherd's pipe. So now, who is the character of the story? Yes, very good. The character of the story is the shepherd boy and the wolf. Okay, very good. It seems like you all listening. And what happened next? Okay, so let's see. One day, as he sat watching the sheep and the quiet forest and thinking what he would do should he see a wolf, he thought of a plan to amuse himself. So now, what is the shepherd doing? Yes, very good. He sat watching the sheep and into the quiet forest. Then, why might the shepherd be worried about seeing a wolf? Okay, very good. So, and what happened next? So, let's see. His master has told him to call for help should a wolf attack the flock, and the villagers would drive it away. So now, though he had not seen anything that even looked like a wolf, he ran toward the village, shouting at the top of his voice, "Wolf, wolf!" Okay, so let's stop. What did the shepherd's master tell him to do if a wolf attacked? Yes, very good. Thank you so much. It seems like you all listening po talaga. Then, what do you think might happen next after the shepherd calls for help? Okay, so let's see po. Let's proceed. Let's continue the story. As he expected, the villagers who heard the cry dropped their work and ran in great excitement to the pasture. But when they got there, they found the boy doubled up with laughter and the trick he had played on them. So now, what do you think the villagers expected to find when they ran to the pasture? Yes, very good. And what will happen next? Okay, so let's proceed. A few days later, the shepherd boy again shouted, "Wolf, wolf!" Again, the villagers ran to help him, only to be laughed at again. Then, now, class, what happened this time when the shepherd boy shouted, "Wolf, wolf!" Yes, very good. Thank you so much. So now, then, one evening, as the sun was setting behind the forest and the shadows were creeping out over the pasture, a wolf really did spring from the underbrush and fall upon the sheep. Then, what actually happened this time? Okay, very good. Then now, how is this different from what happened before? Yes, thank you so much everyone. It has a big difference before. Yeah. And then let's continue. In terror, the boy ran toward the village shouting, "Wolf, wolf!" But though the villagers heard the cry, they did not run to help him as they had before. "He cannot fool us again," they said. Okay, so let's stop. What do you think will happen next? And how might this situation resolve for the boy and the sheep? Yes, very good. So let's continue the story for us to be able to know the situation. The boy killed a great many of the boy's sheep and then slipped away into the forest. So now, what happened to the boy's sheep? Yes, very good. He killed the boy's sheep and then he slipped away into the forest. Okay, so now, liars are not believed even when they speak the truth. Okay, class. So, what happened when a liar tells the truth? Yes, very good. What have you learned from the story? From the story I read to all of you. Okay, very good. They have different learning or about the story today. So now, do you understand the story, everyone? Okay, so now let us explore our new topic based from this story I read. Okay, so I have here the parts of literary text. So these are the theme, the setting, the plot, the character, and the conflict. So now let's first know what is theme. Okay, so everybody read. Okay, very good. Thank you so much, everyone. So based on the meaning, the theme is the main idea, the message and the lesson of the story, wherein the author wants the reader to understand. So, what is the theme of the story? Yes, very good. So now, let's proceed to setting. What is setting? Everybody read. Okay, thank you so much. Setting is the time and place in which the story takes place. So, this is where the story takes place, or where did the story happen? That is the setting. So let's go back to the story. Where is the setting of the story? In the forest? In the pasture? Okay, very good. Thank you so much. So now, let's move on to the plot. Plot is the sequence of the events that make up a story. It includes what happened and why it happened. So the plot is the sequence of events, or the makeup of the story po. And it includes what happens of the story and why it happens. Okay, so let's move on to the character. So everybody read. Thank you so much. So now, character is a person, animal, or other figure in a story that drives the plot and interacts with other characters. So now, based from the story we read earlier, who is the character of the story? Yes, very good. The shepherd boy and the wolf. So, anything in the story, person, animals, or other figure in the story, that was what we called the character of the story. Okay, do you understand? Okay, very good. So now let's proceed to the last parts of literary text. Conflict. Everybody read. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. So conflict, so in a story, is when a character's pursuit of a goal is opposed by other forces, which the character must overcome to achieve their goal. So this part of the story is where the main character have a goal, and then he or she needs to overcome the problems or consequences of the story for she to achieve a goal. So those are the parts of the literary text. Okay, so now okay, again, what are the parts of literary text? Yes, very good. So how many parts of literary text we tackled today? Yes, thank you so much. There are 5 literary text, and those are the theme, the setting, the plot, the character, and the conflict. So now, do you understand, class? Okay, very good. So now, let's go back to the story and do this activity. Okay, so listen carefully ha. I will read the direction. So, direction. Based on the story, you are going to find where is theme, where is character, where is plot, where is setting, and where is the conflict of the story. Okay? So, earlier, we answer where are the theme, the setting, the plot, the character, the conflict of the story. So, you're going to find where are the parts of the literary text about the story. So you're going to answer it on a sheet of paper. Okay. Okay, very good. So now, you're going to teacher Marisa will going to check your answers. Okay.
Okay, very good. So you're all excellent. So right now we will have a summary. So what are the elements of the literary text? Okay, very good. The theme. Okay. The settings. That's right. Okay, very good. So second questions. What is setting? Based on what we discussed earlier. Okay, Joanna. Okay, very good. That is an excellent answer. What about plot? What is plot? Based on what we discussed. Okay, Liza. Okay, very good. So, what about theme? Yes. James? Okay, James, stand up. Okay, very good. That's correct. Last question. So, what is conflict? Rona? Okay, stand up please. Okay, conflict. That is correct. Right now, I will ask you questions about the story that teacher Jamel read aloud earlier. So, based on the story, where is the setting of the story? Yes, anybody? Anybody? Yes? Leila? Okay, very good. So, second question, who are the characters of the story? Yes? Okay, from the back, Rose, please stand up. Okay, those characters are, everybody? Yes, the shepherd boy, the wolf, and the villagers. Those are the characters of the story. Plot of the story. Yes? Yes, Roy? Please? Okay, very good. That is also correct. Okay, so because you are so excellent and so good today, okay, yes, not just today, but always, you're always good. So, right now, because you are all participating, we will give ourselves a very good clap. Do you know how to do it? Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. We will do it again. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Right now, I'll give you an activity. So our activity for today is provide another literary text. Then prepare a questions regarding in the text. Is there any questions? Okay, again, I will recall. So provide another literary text. And then prepare questions regarding in the elements. So I will give you 15 minutes. So time is up. Give me your activity. Okay, very good. Now, before you go home, please take note on your notebooks and the assignments. The direction is recall some experiences of your life and make a short story that composed of theme, settings, conflict, character, and then lastly, the plot. Okay, that is your assignment for today. So please pick some papers under your chair before you leave the classroom. Okay, so that's all for today. Goodbye, class. Okay, so see you tomorrow. That's all. Bye.